Welcome to INAN's Student. INAN Student is a platform for law students to come here and deliver a lecture on the topic of your choice. Today we have with us law student Arya Zoghule. She is going to speak on transformation from laissez-faire to welfare state. She is from KES Shri Jayantilal H. Patel College of Law. So without wasting further time, I would request Arya to commence with her lecture. Thank you.
Power has only one duty, that is to secure the welfare of the people. As this is rightly said, today let's see how the transformation from laissez-faire to welfare state took place. In present scenario, as we see the changes are happening and complexities in terms of government are been increasing, as we see that there have been changes happen in administrative process. For any country, administrative plays a very important role as it helps to functioning of any country or nation. But that fact needs to be a presence of principle that existed called as Draught Administrative. Draught Administrative had three basic principles that were which deals with the administrative officers and officials with the same. Second, the public servant where citizen needs it. And third, administrative adjunction. Administrative law has been a public branch of law which helps to build a relationship between its state and its citizens. As it is really important to see how the authorities has been working. If the individual's sentiments have been heard, executory has been questioned. There are four aspects of the administrative law, and they are: first, the administrative authorities; second, limits its power, as it is really important to secure the individual or the citizen's right; third, the prescribed and the procedure to be followed by the authorities in exercising such powers; fourth, as it controls the administrative authorities to judicials and other means. Now let us understand what does laissez-faire means. Laissez-faire is taken from a French word which translates into allows to do, where the judicial or the government intervention was an objection for the people. As an example, let us take the English administrative as they follow a very strong monarchy, and whereas the India is a democratic country, as we will see ahead and we will discuss about it ahead. But laissez-faire, practicing laissez-faire to any country forms a misbalance between the citizens and the country, as it doesn't give a proper growth or proper distribution to its citizens. Now let us understand what is means of welfare state. It is a concept of government where government plays a very important role to protect, promote and give equal opportunities to the citizens. A welfare state is a principle of equality of opportunities. It focuses on government facilities, also helps to build a relationship between its citizens and the government. As let us take an example of India. First, India was not a welfare state, as British promoted British colonial rights, not interested in welfare of the people. When India got independence, the constitution maker did knew about the challenges that people of India were facing. As it was important to know that in our constitution or in our preamble, it is written that sovereign, socialist and secular democratic republic has been written, where it has been known that important of these words. The constitution makers were very much aware of problems. That is why they decided that India would be a welfare state. As you must have seen, India is described as sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic in the preamble of the promote the welfare of the people by securing the protecting as efficiently it is a social order in which justice, social, economic and justice shall prevent the institution of the national life. Protection and special care of the weaker section has been denoted in the Article 46 of the Constitution of India. A welfare state, India has been committed and known that the vulnerable sections, these sections of the society has been constituting nearly 85% of the population. Accordingly to the Constitution has extensive provisions to ensure social and economical welfare of the people of India. Is the welfare state a utopian state? Some nations believe that creating a welfare state is a proper role or efficient for the people of India. They are unable to provide equality to the citizens. But all advanced societies are helping people who are literally cannot help themselves as a decent human or create a good life for themselves. Welfare state philosophy is many people who are capable of caring for themselves. Now, let us see what are the functions of the welfare state. To provide a good life to a person, to provide a life and property, protect external invasion, to maintain diplomatic relationships with the other countries, judicial administrators, to spread education, social economic security. Let us see the advantages and disadvantages of the welfare state. Firstly, let us talk about the advantages of the welfare state. First, it builds the relationship between the citizens and the state. If the social welfare is hurt, then executory has been questioned. It promotes social justice by addressing the disparity of the people. Government also have included many policies to promote the citizens' life. Disadvantages: welfare programs can be complex and administratively demanding. Second, welfare state may create dependency among the recipients. The term welfare state refers to a state of governing in which the national governments keep an eye on citizens and also provide opportunities, equality and economical social well-being. In conclude, the welfare state has benefited reach to them who needs the most. Continues effective governance, targeted intervention and essential strengthening welfare state. Thank you.
Arya, thank you very much. In fact, the topic which you had raised is a very important topic because I can understand it has a huge ambit to it. And as a student, you have tried and tested this topic. This itself goes to your credit.
Thank you.
So it was a nice, enlightening to hear all regarding the laissez-faire, welfare. Thank you.
Thank you,
for
sir.
it.